think I love you before I met you. Hey guys, welcome into the Saturday Night Live, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming in. This is your favorite nurse, Trev, and we are going to be talking tonight about what your pee, your urine. I like to keep it simple. Whether you say pee, whether you say urine, whether you say pee, it is the same thing. Micturition, urination, whatever you say, it is the same thing. But did you know that your urine says a lot about your health? Yes, it does. And so tonight, we are going to be taking a look at different colorations of the urine and what it says about your health. What's going on the inside that the urine is telling the story about. Come on into the live, my friends, and let us talk about pee. Let's talk about urine and what its color has to say about us. If you are new here, I want to say a very special welcome to you. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we hope that when you leave here today, you would have left with some gems about your health. And to all my returning travelers, I want to say thank you for your continued support. It's Saturday night, and we are going to be talking no boogie yaga, no boogie down tonight, because our health is more important than boogie downing, right? So we are going to be talking about our health rather than something else. So come on in, guys. I am here for you. I am here with you. Hold on. I don't hear any music. Do you all hear any music, guys? I don't hear any music. I think I need my hair. Okay. I think I love you before I met you. I dreamed you into life. I think I you. That's a little too loud. All right. I'm not sure if that is loud enough or that is at the right. Wow. I didn't want it to be too loud. We do not want it to be too loud, but we don't want it to be all quiet in the background either. All right. We are heading out onto the live tonight, and we are going to be talking about your urine and what it says about your health. So come on over, guys. Come on over and join the live. Hold on, the people. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, good. Thank you. How are you doing, my darling sister? How are you doing? So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming, as always. You're always my greatest supporter. I sincerely appreciate you. And everybody else who is in the chat. pee-pee now. Yeah, we are going to be talking about your pee-pee. And I'll tell you what your pee-pee says about what's going on inside of you. You know the color of your pee usually change. I know a lot of people don't even look back at their urine. They just pee and keep moving. They don't look back. They don't want to see. They flush. A lot of people flush even before they get up off the potty. And that, my friends, is not a good idea. When you use the bathroom, you should look back at your output, your urine output or your bowel output. You need to take a look to see what is going on. We are going to talk about your bowel output in another live, but taking a look at your bowel output will tell you a lot about your bowel health and what's going on inside of your intestines. It's not just that, oh, it's just excrement, so I don't want to see it. I just flush it and keep on moving. Now, there could be blood in there you didn't see because you didn't look. There could be markings on your stool that tells the journey of that stool, and that could tell you what is happening along the way. We are going to talk about that some other time. James is here. James Gip is here. Welcome, my brother. How are you doing, my love? So good to see you as always. Thank you so much for coming. Guys, when you come into the live, don't forget to hit that like button. Share out the stream. Invite your friends and your friends to come on over and join the live. This is a live that is worth listening to for everybody because we all pee, we all have urine output, and all of us have urine that tell the story about us. All right? Card wants to know what's up with our people today. Did you pee today? That is the question. I know that as nurses, you may be flushing your life down the drain. Exactly, Card. Exactly. And especially women. Women sit and pee. Men stand up and pee oftentimes. Well, some of them these days sitting. But anywho, that is for a different conversation. Trev, why don't you behave yourself? Paulette! Paulette, what? What's up, Paulette? Welcome, my love. How are you doing, my love? So good to see you. Anywho, I'm going to behave myself. And I'm going to leave it at men stand up and pee. So that would mean that it's more likely that they would see the color of the urine that's coming out of them. A woman, on the other hand, sits and pees. And she probably just gets up. She wipes, she drops the tissue, she flushes, she gets up. Never once taking a look at what just came out of her. So she don't know what's going on. She didn't see that trickle of blood. She did not see that the urine looked orange, looked maybe dark brown, looked maybe greenish. She didn't see that her urine has sort of a milky appearance. She didn't see none of that. So she's on about her business, not knowing what is going on inside of her and with her renal health. And that, my friends, should change tonight. Because I'm telling you that when you go to the bathroom, you need to take a look at whatever it is that is coming out of you. It could be the difference between catching a problem early as opposed to not catching it early enough. Alrighty? Sister Winsome, how are you doing? Y'all know I'm going to start the live when, oh my gosh, I did something wrong today. But anyway, not too wrong. Just a little bit wrong. Paulette says, I'm good, Sister Winsome. How you doing? How you doing? So good to see you. Welcome. Welcome into the live. Welcome into the live, everybody. You know I'm always happy to see you all. I thank you all so much for coming. Sister Paulette, I am good. Like the topic this evening. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, not all the time we want to get into people's business. We don't want to do the mix up on the people business. Sometimes it's nice, because you know them getting a few all the time. But anyway, we gotta mix it up. Yes, we gotta mix it up, and oftentimes we have to come with more things that are more beneficial to us than not. Okay, sometimes we just relax and just talk about something else. But all in all, we are really focusing on our health, because that's the only thing that's going to stay with us forever, for the rest of our lives. Our health is either you're healthy or you're not. And some people are somewhere in between. Okay? Me no know, because me I look for Joe and me not see him. So me no know. God, it's not you alone. You want to see me staring at the screen, looking for Joe. I mean, say, which one of them? Me not see Joe. Oh, Winsome see Joe. It look like Winsome I need to do one about the eyesight. So suppose Sister Winsome, or Joe might be there and we not see him. Maybe, are you there, Joe? Because me not see him. Or Winsome just assumes that Joe is in the bushes somewhere. So she just say, hello, Joe, so that him can come out. Thank you, Sister Winsome. Thank you very much, Sister Winsome. I know he's not too far away. If he's not yet in the chat, he's not too far away. That I know for sure. Winsome laughs says she trick way. Winsome says she trick way. Oh my gosh, Winsome, you don't eat. Oh, in my ear. Okay, I know he's not too far away, my sister. That is for sure. So once again, welcome into the live, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming into the live. Winsome meet the outcome. Winsome has met the alchemist. Okay. It's about time. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. So as we are talking about your urine and what your urine says about you, you will notice that when you go to the doctor, one of the first things the doctor asks you to do is to submit some urine. You get that little cup and they tell you, go to the bathroom and pee. Bring it back. Him in the background laughing. You know, you could be right, Winsome. I believe you are right. I believe you are right, my sister. Yes, guys. So when you go to the doctor, one of the first things the doctor says to you, he gives you that little cup and he sends you to the bathroom to submit some urine. And after you submit that urine, they do what is called a urine analysis on your urine. And that analysis is going to tell the doctor a lot about your kidney function, liver function, a lot of things that's going on with you, whether you are hydrated. The color of your urine is important, as well as the chemistry of your urine. So when the doctor runs your urine, when the lab runs your urine, actually, the information they give to the doctor will tell the doctor what is going on with you, and the doctor could start from right there in your pee to start determining where else to look to see if you are healthy or not. The first thing he looks at is the color of your urine. Have you ever gone all day without going to the bathroom, without peeing? Sometimes, I have to tell you guys, sometimes as a nurse, I am on the floor going. And sometimes I don't use the bathroom until it's almost time for me to leave. So I would have gone for like 13 hours or more without having gone to the bathroom. And that is definitely not healthy. Because not only am I damaging my bladder, I am also storing this urine that should be out of my body. But here I am holding on to it. For what? No reason at all. And when we do that, well, just so here he comes with some. Here he comes. Joe, what's up? You've been here before you came. You know that. You were here a long time ago. A long time ago. Thank you so much for coming, my brother, as always. We are talking tonight about what your urine says about you. And I'm saying that when you go to the doctor asks you to drop some urine in a cup and give it to them. They send it to the lab to do an analysis. The analysis will tell the doctor if you are fully hydrated, if you are dehydrated, if you have liver insufficiency developing, if you have cardiac issues, you have renal problems, if you have high blood sugar. Your urine will tell a whole story. Your urine can even tell the doctor what kind of medications you are taking. Are you taking drugs? You know, the doctor may not even have to ask you that question. He just tells you, drop some pee and let's send this pee to the lab. He don't have to tell you his suspicions. He don't have to say another word. Because your urine is a tattletale. It will tell on you. It will tell whether or not you've been drinking alcohol. It will tell whether or not you've been using drugs and whatever kind of drug you have been using. It will tell about the medications you are taking. It will tell if you have any kind of bleeding going on in your bladder. Thank you, Joe. Thank you so much, my love. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know, I have a shirt, a blouse underneath here that has no sleeves. And when I came on to start the live, I was like, this don't look right. So I just grabbed this poncho and I just ran to the closet there, grabbed this poncho and put it on over that sleeveless stuff because I didn't think it looked right. Oh my. Let me see. Winsome is a seer. Winsome can see things. I think so too. Because I think Winsome saw Joe long before Joe came here. The seer is Winsome. I think Winsome is the person that the young boy Santiago went to see and that Harry went to see. As y'all remember, you know, when we talk over here, when we are on the live, we usually talk about several different things. In the same live. Get used to it. Get used to it. Because that's what we do. Yeah. I try to accommodate everybody and we talk about whatever it is. For those of you who had listened to me read Harry's book called Spare, you would have seen that Harry went to visit a seer. Yeah, went to visit a seer, and the seer told him that his mother was at the house. Y'all remember when he said that his wife had cut out a picture of the Queen and cut out a picture or bought one of those little ornaments with his grandmother's picture on it, that's the Queen, and put it on their Christmas tree. And the kid knocked over the Christmas tree and the ornament broke. And then when Harry went to the seer told him that his mother was there and his mother was laughing or something like that. And his mother said that she was the one who broke the ornament or something like that. That's a symbolism of something with their family and the dynamics that they have going on. Yeah, if you all had listened to the book, you would have heard me talk about that. But we're not talking about Harry today. Harry is not going to hijack this conversation. Trev, me pay $1,100 last week at a medical center to test my urine. $1,100. How much American dollar that? How much US dollar that? It's like $6 US, $7, $8 US. Not bad. That's not bad at all. And what them say, when them find your urine ring some, don't give us your medical information on the live. But Joe says, Lord have his mercy upon my soul. Look how Winsome mash up the conversation, you know. Winsome say anybody who name Joe Gibbon. It's around Easter time, Winsome. Just take the bun, go buy some tasty cheese and call it a day. Exactly, the pee tells all that's going on in your body. Exactly, Sister Paulette. That pee will tell the whole story. The doctor don't have to ask you, did you smoke marijuana lately? I mean, how much alcohol have you been drinking? The doctor don't have to ask you all those questions. Because in case you might tell the doctor some lie, he don't have to ask you. All he's got to tell you is to submit some urine to the lab. Remember, we talked about diabetes. And I told you all that if you are a diabetic, you may not even know that you are a diabetic. Your urine will tell. Because on a regular day, somebody who is healthy, when I say a regular day, I mean somebody who is healthy, somebody who does not have diabetes, will not have glucose in their urine. Your urine will not have sugar in it if you do not have diabetes. However, if you have diabetes, there's going to be an increase in the glucose concentration in your urine. Why is that so? Remember, we talked about how the insulin in your body is the key that opens your cells to allow sugar to go in. Your body needs sugar. There's no ifs, no buts, no maybes, no going around it. Your body needs sugar. Your cells need sugar. They need the energy. So you can get up, move around, run after the kids, go to work, do this, do that, the other, and the third. Your body needs the energy. So there's no getting around that. However, if your body is overwhelmed with sugar, there's just too much glucose in your body don't know what to do with it. Your insulin, the beta cells in your pancreas are not making enough insulin, or they are damaged and cannot make insulin. Whatever the condition is with your pancreas that is causing you, that is causing your body not to be able to use the insulin to reduce your blood sugar levels, whatever is causing that, it's going to leave you with a system that is overwhelmed with glucose. And when your body's is overwhelmed with glucose, the kidneys try to help you. Your kidneys try to filter out this glucose. They say, oh, there's just too much up in here. Your body don't need all of this. There is just too much up in here. You're going to start feeling luggy, feeling drowsy, feeling sleepy, feeling tired, feeling just lousy. Because too much of a good thing, good for nothing. Enough of the sugar will help you to be able to move around. but too much gonna make you luggy and lousy, and that's no good. So here comes the kidneys now. They coming in to help, and they are filtering out glucose, filtering out glucose, filtering out glucose. So when the doctor checks your urine, bingo, there's an increased level of glucose in your urine. And the doctor says, aha, aha, with glucose in your urine, that means that you have too much sugar floating around in your system. My sister, the MP is here. My sister, the NP is in the place. How are you doing, sister? Happy Saturday to you. So good to see you. So good to see you. My sister says also possible a high protein diet. Yeah. Yes. Also a high protein diet. You know, a lot of people say, you know, they had this man, I forget it, the Atkins diet. Was that the Atkins diet, sis, that had that high protein? That you had to eat a lot of protein, high protein food or something? Yes. I think it was the Atkins diet. And that man who created that diet ended up dying from the effects of his diet, of the diet that he created that other people were taking, were swearing by. I love salt, not sugar. I like salty things. Win some? That is not good for you either, sister. You must have salt because your body needs sodium. But having too much salt can be detrimental to your heart, your kidney. That's no good. Because remember, wherever salt goes, water follows. If you have too much salt in your system, your body is going to hold on to water so that it can dilute that salt. What's going to happen? Your body holds on to water. What's going to happen? You're going to start having what we call edema. You're going to start getting swollen. Congestive heart failure. No good. No good, Sister Winsome. No good. Everything must be done in moderation. Our body needs sugar. Paul says our body needs sugar, but not too much. That will cause complications, lots of complications, my sister. And we spoke about how diabetes can open us up to a myriad of complications. We spoke about the cardiac complications, the renal complications, the neuropathy, the different types of neuropathy. Diabetes can open us up to all different kinds of problems because diabetes affects every single system in the body. That's how dangerous diabetes is. It affects everything. Well, so when some she take bitters sometimes, you know, say, that's how we... You know, we have to balance the thing, Sister Winter. We have to balance it. We can't say, oh, I'm going to drink, I'm going to eat a whole heap of sugar, I'm going to eat a whole heap of sugar, and then I'm going to just take some sulfur bitters, and that is supposed to make everything okay. you know, we know what people, we know that's how a lot of us think, that, you know, we can take the bitters, and the bitters will dilute out the sugar, and everything will be okay. Remember, you know, what controls your blood sugar levels is not sulfur bitters. It's insulin. It's insulin that controls your blood sugar levels, not sulfur bitters. So we can't just sit down and eat a whole heap of sugar and then overwhelm our system with glucose and then say, oh, we'll just take some sulfur bitters. Yeah, man, that will help. That will dilute the sugar. Wisdom, I don't give. I was waiting for Joe to respond to that, you know. Joe said, Wisdom, I tell me don't give bun. I can't take it, so I don't do it. I don't need no more than. I getting up already. Salt with some, that's gonna give you high blood pressure. Exactly, Cad. Exactly. Too much salt gonna give high blood pressure. Too much salt gonna give you congested heart failure. Too much salt is gonna give you hypernatremia. Too much salt is not good. Too much of nothing is good. The only thing you can take too much of and it's good for you, it's milk. And you can't tell your body would retain water. Exactly, Cad. Exactly. Your body will retain water because wherever salt is, salt attracts water. So if you have too much salt in your body, come on now. Sometimes our thoughts are salty enough. We don't need to be eating too much salt. Your body gonna hold on to the water in your body, and that is going to lead to a myriad of problems that you really don't want. So let's try to do everything in moderation. As I never say I have sugar, sister, win some. And I would hope you don't. We don't want you to. Who wants to have diabetes? Nobody does. Nobody does, because diabetes is such an insidious condition. It just stays there and just slowly chips away at all your other system. It chips away at your eye, your vision. It chips away at your heart. It chips away at your kidneys. It just stays there. It's just such a corrosive little fellow. It just stays in your system and just chips away. And if you do not control your sugar intake, you are going to fall victim to diabetes and all the complications that comes with it. And we don't want that. A lot of people have lost limbs because of diabetes. Why? The neuropathy takes over, and for example, I did a video not too long ago about it. You can be walking outside, you injure your foot, and because of the neuropathy, you are not feeling the injury. You are not paying close attention to see that this injury is getting worse. Because of the neuropathy, the blood flow to that area has been compromised. And so without adequate blood flow to bring the nutrients to that area, the wound gets worse instead of getting better. And before you know it, you might end up with gangrene, and the doctor has no choice but to amputate. Let me see who else has come into the chat. God, I cut down my salt intake. Very good, Winsome. Yes, sorry you went busy. No problem, sis, no problem. Hey, Shani Bonnie, how you doing, my love? So good to see you. Thank you so much. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. I know some of you like to say, for me to know if you find the like button. The little finger that go up like this. Yeah, and that's on the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hey, Aurelie, how are you doing, Aurelie? Good to see you, sis. Good to see you. Yes, Aurelie, I know it's you. Me tell you, say me and you have the same last name. as in same, not the same, but same. You know what I mean? Yeah, we know what we mean. Anywho, Maria is in the place. Hello, Maria. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much, my love. How is the baby doing? I hope the baby is okay and you are okay as well, my love. All right. As we are here talking about the urine, the conversation is going to chip away at a little bit of other health issues related to the urine. So here I am. I'm going to be showing you all some different colorations of the urine. I'm going to show you some different colorations of the urine and what they mean. Because sometimes, the medications you take can discolor your urine. If you take, there's a medication called Pyridium that patients are usually given for UTIs and stuff, and that medication will make your urine like a bright orange. It's not because you are sick. It's your body filtering. It's your renal system filtering out the dye in that medication. And there are other medications too that will discolor your urine. You must be aware of those when you are taking medication so you do not get alarmed when you see your urine discolored. Maria says, I am here trying to out the baby to sleep because she scared her eyes and it's running water. Oh, she scratched her eyes. Oh, poor precious thing. Oh, Bayar. Oh, remember Bayar? Bayar the baby. Bayar Maria. Oh boy. I don't know. I won't even tell you give your baby a pacifier. I've had 5 children. I've never given one of my children a pacifier. Never ever. Not a pacifier in the mouth. My children always encourage. No one of them talks so much. I tell them, open up on the mouth and talk. Pacifier in the pit in their mouth. Big pit in the 3-year-old. Pacifier in their mouth. Open up your mouth and talk. And then they say, oh, my child has this. My child has that. Because she don't talk. She's 3, she don't talk. How the baby got to give her a pacifier stuck in her mouth from the moment he come out of the womb until now? Where do we pacifier? So we can't tell your Maria to give the baby pacifier to calm her down. Give her the titty. But why are we still eating things that we know damage our body? You see how we wicked to ourselves and then we ball it. You know, so that's true. You know, so that's true, Joe. And that is true. We have to do everything in moderation. Remember last time when we had this live, we spoke about if you eat too much beets, if you eat too much of anything. There were different foods we talked about that in moderation, they are healthy. But if you overdo it, they are harmful. And we spoke about that in the last live. For those of you who weren't here, the last live, it was a long live. You can go jump through it and skip through it and you will see. What's this? Where's the that is? It's sweet. What's sweet? Where's the sweet? Your pee? Your pee is sweet? Oh, you know, your tasty? Too much, exactly. Too much of anything is not good for you. Too much of it. Too much of, you ever hear them say too much of one thing good for nothing? Yes. Too much of one thing is absolutely good for nothing. Oh, bad food. All right. My sister said bad food is sweet, and that is so true. The foods that are not good for us are the best tasting foods. The best tasting foods. We know that McDonald's is not nice. You know, those foods, they are not healthy for us. But guess what? Them taste good. And so people like to eat them. Leave it to me, those places would have shut down a long time. Long ago, those places would be out of business if left up to me. Because I don't fancy fast food. Only when you see my daughter comes and she say, you know, she wants, Mommy, can I get a McDonald's or something like that? And she says, oh, can I get KFC? I don't remember the last time my credit card gets swiped at a KFC. And I told her, you know, she had a recital and she did exceptionally well. And so, you know, I like to give her a little treat. Almost every Friday when I pick her up, I give her a little treat. And her treats are always like Subway, McDonald's, KFC, Taco Bell. Then I give her a little treat, right? So she wanted KFC last night and I bought the KFC for her. And I tell you, when I tasted those fries, if I don't have control over my body, I go back, go buy some more. Because the fries nice. The fries nice, I tell you. So I can understand when people start eating these unhealthy foods, they're not gonna stop because it tastes good. And then you compare it to the food you make at home and you say, oh, it tastes better than mine. So you go buy, and before you know it, you cannot resist the temptation of eating the foods that are not good for you. I tell you, I remember when I was a kid. Oh my God, my sister here in the chat will tell you, it was such a hell to feed me. And her too. It was hell to feed her too. I didn't eat carrots, I didn't eat cabbage, I didn't eat callaloo, I didn't eat chochas, I didn't eat, there were so many things I did not eat. Give me dumpling, give me rice, give me chicken gravy. I like sardines. Yes. Give me 2 pieces of chicken back. Yes. And I would eat all the fruits in the world. We eat all of berry and sweet sap and custard. We never used to like sour sap. But I would eat mango after mango after mango. Yes. And my mom would always say, she would always get upset and she would always say, you don't want to eat the food that are good for you. You only want to eat garbage. You don't want to eat the good food on earth. When I was about 10 years old, I started wearing glasses. My mom said, if you didn't eat the food that was good for you, was eating up your carrot or whatever, you wouldn't have to wear glasses this young. Oh, Lord. And since then, I've become health conscious and decided that, you know what? I better eat the food that's healthy for me. And I tell you how I used to have terrible allergies. I could just get one little scratch on my skin, it would just broke out. It just broke out. We go to the beach and them cover me up in the sun and my whole body just broke out. Yeah. And I tell you that after I decided that I was going to be eating my vegetables, I don't have that problem no more. Well, I still have to wear my glasses now, but I think this just come with age now. All the damage was already done. Yeah. So we have to encourage our children to start healthy habits when they are young. Because how am I going to do it when they are older if they haven't started when they are young? There are young children who don't eat carrots. Oh, they don't eat vegetable. A McDonald's, a Burger King they want. So you give it to them. Not even stopping to understand how much of a damage you are doing to these children. We need to establish healthy habits with our children. Because when they go to school, the food they serve at school is trash. So imagine your children going to school, being served nonsense. They eat it, they come home, you serve them nonsense. You give them a treat, you give them nonsense. When are they going to have a healthy meal? When they get admitted to the hospital. Is that a good time? No. Winsome says, Trev, when we go to England, the people them cook food, no salt. Me never used to it. Yeah, me cook without salt too. As a matter of fact, me not have the feeling for the salt. Me not have the taste for the salt. So I use herbs and spices. And you cannot even tell that the food don't have salt in it. Leave Chick-fil-A open. Me know, man. You want Chick-fil-A all day long. You and Chick-fil-A all day long. Me know, me not go to Chick-fil-A. I could tell the last day. The last time I went into a Chick-fil-A was before COVID. And I was on the road. I was doing some field work. And I had to stop, and I said, you know what, the best place I'm going to stop is a Chick-fil-A. So I stopped at the Chick-fil-A. But I don't eat out, so McDonald's is a very bad comparison because that don't taste good. Well, to some people, darling, to some people, it tastes very, very good. To some people, it's their best meal, it's their only meal. Yeah. I've seen patients who has compromised mobility. They can't get to move around because of whatever condition they have going on. But But nobody can stop them from going get them big Whopper, them whatever McDonald's sells, like burgers and stuff like that. What just we were exactly see, we were very, very picky. Very picky. Mommy had a hell of a hard time. Mommy and Junior had a hell of a hard time feeding us. But now we know better. Now we know better. And for those of us who have children who are depending on us to feed them healthy, we need to make healthy meals. If you don't know how to cook, learn how to cook. Rather than be on social media trying to find people business to run down. Go find some channels that show how to cook healthy meals that will be tasty and delicious, and cook healthy meals for the children. There are times you say you want to stop eating this sweet stuff, but chocolate, little Debbie's doing. John saying you can't stop eating chocolate and little Debbie's donuts. Did you know that you can make your own donuts and bake them? Arelise is in the chat. If you are going on Arelise's channel, Arelise made some donuts the other day. They were baked donuts rather than the donuts that are fried. They were baked donuts. So I'm gonna go over there on Arelise Kitchen, Arelise Delights, and you will see Arelise make healthy donuts over there. And you can also make it yourself healthy donuts. Rather than frying the donuts, you bake them. And baking is always healthier. Yeah. And use quality ingredients. Because you know, the ingredients that are not good for us are usually cheaper. We are stuck between a rock and a hard place, you know, guys, to be honest with you. When it comes to eating healthy, we are stuck between a rock and a hard place. Send them home with a prescription from McDonald's. We can't, and you know, that's how they eat. AG is in the place. AG, what's up? How are you doing, my love? So good to see you. Hope you're staying safe out there on the highways, my love. Shani said, but you keep it. Yeah, you keep eating all those unhealthy things. Hold on. Let me do something here. So, hold on, the gentle people. All right. Yes, Arlise. Yes, they taste so much better. The stuff that the donuts that you bake rather than the donuts that you fry. Home now, what? Oh, you are home. Okay. AG says he's home. How is the garden going, AG? How is the garden going? Tonight, this evening, I went out after the sun went down. I went out to look at my garden. Well, most of my stuff have been beaten by the weather, been beaten by the cold, by the frost. Yeah, most of them have been beaten down. But yes, I have some lettuce, and I put together one of my gardens, one of my raised bed gardens. I had bought two of them. And they send me the things to put the two together. But when I look at them, one would be like this wide. I didn't realize they were this short. One would be like this for each one. Yeah, maybe like that. So I just put them together and extend it. I will show it to you all. I filled it up with like cardboard, and then I started putting some compost that I had in there, and then some dirt. Tomorrow I'm gonna finish putting some more dirt and make up my mind what I'm going to plant in there. Maybe some chocho. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I'll plant something in there. Joe says, If it was me alone, all fast food restaurant closed long time. I don't eat out. Joe, that's why I know say no. That's why I know say you and I were meant to meet on this medium. Trust me. We were meant to meet. Me and fast food, not friends. If I alone, my sister in the chat say, we believe Chick-fil-A. She said, believe Chick-fil-A open, but close all the rest. Well, as far as I'm concerned, all of them can lock down for me. All of them. I will come home and I will cook. I will put a pot on the fire and I will cook. Right now, while I'm sitting here talking to you all, I have some goat over there still cooking. Yeah, I have some goat meat cooking. I don't really care for the meat, but my child likes goat meat, so I give her the treat when she comes. I see AG, a plant lettuce. Yes, I have some lettuce that came back from last year. And they came back. Nice and crisp. They love the weather. It don't bother them at all. Not one bit. So anyway, I'm going to be showing you, hold on guys, since we are talking about the urine. Since we are talking about what your urine says about you, I want you to take a look. Take a look at that urine. Y'all see that urine? That urine is almost like water itself. And that urine says that the person is drinking too much water. And remember last time we spoke about the effects of drinking too much water. So if you drink too much water, your urine gonna look like that. You are overhydrated. You have drunk too much water. It's not healthy. You might say, oh, my urine very clear. Not healthy. Remember that you can also get water intoxication. You can get water toxicity. And if that becomes bad enough, you will end up with your brain swelling. So when I see people walking around with one big old 4-gallon jug every day, and saying they gotta drink that whole 4-gallon jug of water. You know what I'm saying? Forgive the hyperbole, but hey, walking around with a big old jug of water, they're drinking 2 or 3 of that a day. Yes, you want to stay hydrated because hydration is great for your skin, for your hair, for your entire system. It's good for you. But too much water is not good for you. So if you pee and you notice that your urine is as clear as the water you drank, you need to modify the amount of water you are drinking. All right, let's go back to the chat. Arlie says, I made this healthy plantain cups with saltfish and kale and ackee and saltfish on my channel out yesterday. Okay, guys, all right. There is the person in the chat by the name of Elizabeth. That is Aurelise from Aurelise Delight. Go ahead and check out her video that she posted yesterday, where she made healthy plantain cups with saltfish and kale. Lord, I don't like kale, and every time I see kale, I think about the trash can. But I know it's healthy and it is good for you. So, so I have to promote the healthy benefits of kale rather than my personal feelings about it. So y'all go on over, when y'all are done here, you all need to go over and check out Aurelise. Check out Aurelise Delight plantain cup. Plantain cup. Okay, guys? All right, let's see what else is being said in the chat. What about when it is yellow? We are going to get there bit by bit. You ask for her link, Fufa link. You ask for the link for the chat. I posted the link for the chat. When it's too yellow, you need to drink water. Okay, that may be the case as well. We are going to get there one by one. All right. Let us look at another urine color. Look at that urine color. That is the ideal color that your urine should be. You are drinking enough water. Your urine is pale and it is transparent. That's a sign that you are drinking enough water. When is to the link for Elizabeth. Type in Aurelie's Delight. You should have already connected to Aurelie's now. Type in Aurelie's Delight. Cause I'm not on my computer, so I could pull her up. So the only thing I would have to do. Shani Bali, no. I don't think so. I don't think so. But maybe, because we don't know all of our families. So maybe. Maybe, Shani. Yeah, you never know. All right, let's see. I want win something now. I want win something about me. Win something I can't talk bad about me. What me do? All right, here it is. Hold on, I'm going to try to drop it in the chat, Sister Winsome. Hold on, Sister Winsome. Give me 2 seconds there, so let me. Hold on, Winsome. I'll leave it to Sister Winsome, brother. Sister Winsome will give me all that I'm looking for. Hold on, the Winsome. Oh my gosh. All right, there it is, Sister Winsome. There it is. Same last name, like yes, Shani. She has the same last name. I think we talked about. She and I talked about that before. So, but she is from like Westmoreland and stuff. Yes, and I think that is her married name. So. Oh yes. All right, there I dropped Aurelie's video for the planting cup that she made yesterday. The healthy planting cup that she made yesterday. I dropped that in the chat, so you all can go and watch it. And if you are not yet subscribed to Aurelie's channel, now is a great time to do so, my friends. Go connect with Aurelie's. All right, Aurelie's cook very healthy over on her channel, and she's on her way to the promised land. So go ahead and support our sister there. All right, she is related. We all are connected. Exactly, we are all connected in the in the ideas of the alchemist. We are all connected. Every last one of us. We are connected to each other. We are connected to the earth, the wind, the moon, the stars, the ground, the animals. We are all connected. All right. So this color urine here is the color you want your urine to be. You want your urine to be pale and transparent. All right. Let us continue. Let me show you another color for your urine. Look at that urine there. Look at that urine. If your urine is that color, you are drinking enough water as well. It's just a darkish yellow. If it is too dark, then you are not drinking enough water. If it is too dark. But you know, all of these colors will come with a little bit of variation. You could be drinking enough water, you could be not drinking enough water. The color of your urine is going to be telling you what's going on inside. So you can understand that there are, slight differences in the shade of yellow. The darker your urine, the more indicative it is that you are not drinking enough water. All right, let us move along. Look at that urine there. That is plain orange. That urine right there. God say, if your urine is that color, call the coroner. No, so you're not call the coroner yet. Not yet. Not yet, sis. It's not too bad. This one here, your urine, this one could just mean that you have been taking some kind of vitamins or some kind of medication. Some medications too will discolor your urine, will cause your urine to be a little more orange or a little more yellow, depending, because they also put dyes in some of the medications. And sometimes the chemical component of the medications will interact with your system and cause your urine to be a little bit more orange or a little bit more yellow. So it's not necessarily it's not necessarily a fact that you are sick, that something is wrong with you. But then again, only your doctor can determine if it's something that is wrong with you or it is just an acute circumstance where your urine is discolored because of whatever you eat, whatever you ingested. Oh, Winsome Trev, me just go share whitely. No, ma'am. No, Winsome. No, Winsome. No, ma'am. Our lease is not white at all. And even so, and even if she were, Sister Winsome. Sister Winsome, not easy. Our lease is too used to Winsome. Not crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. So this color for your urine right here that is on your screen, it's a sign that the person is not drinking enough water, and it could also mean that you're taking certain vitamins, certain medications, and those have contributed to your urine appearing to be orange. Next, we are going to look at another color of urine. Look at that. Look at that urine. Take a close look at that urine. And you will see that color urine is indicative of a problem, a medical problem. Yes, you have a medical condition, you have something going on. You need to see your doctor. If you look at your urine and your urine is that color, you need to see the doctor. It's indicative of maybe liver disease. Maybe you have rhabdomyolysis. If you work out too much, and you suffer severe muscle injury, you could end up with that condition that's called rhabdomyolysis. And that could cause your urine to be discolored, to get that brown discoloration, indicating that something is wrong. Your muscles are breaking down and it's being filtered into your bloodstream through your kidney. And that is why your urine will change and have that color. Okay, so Winsome said she's going over to watch our release. Yes, guys, and anybody else who is in the chat who have not yet connected with our release, go on over and connect with her, because that meal looks super, super delicious. You will see what she made yesterday. Yesterday she made that those plantain cups, those healthy plantain cups. And also you will see alkaptonuria. You might be wondering, what in the world is that, Trev? Well, alkaptonuria is just black urine. Some people inherit it. It is very rare. It is a very rare inherited disorder that prevents the body from fully breaking down two protein building blocks called tyrosine and phenylalanine. So you may find that for some people, their body can't break down these two particular proteins, and because of that, they end up with what is called black urine. And that's what that alkaptonuria is. So for some people, it's because they have liver problems. For some people, it's because they have just over-exercised. They have done too much exercising and their muscles are breaking down, and the byproduct is being excreted in their urine, giving them that dark discoloration in their urine. And also the alkaptonuria is just black urine, where some people have inherited it because their bodies are lacking the proteins. The proteins are not being able to break down. Their body can't fully break down those proteins, and so it comes out in their urine. Okay, let us continue. We are on the PP train tonight. All right. There is another coloration for your urine. And your urine is red or pink. Last week we talked about if you are eating a lot of beets, your urine might start to look red. I believe I have told you also that if you are prone to bleeding, it is suggested that you stay away from too much red food. Why is that? If you are prone to bleeding and you are eating a lot of red food that's going to possibly color your urine or color your stool red, you might start to mistake that coloration for blood. So if you are prone to bleeding, you might not want to oversaturate your diet with foods that have the potential to discolor your urine or your stool. All right? A pink or red urine is an indication of blood in the urine or some kind of medication or food. So your urine could be, you could see blood in your urine if you have, say, a kidney stone, and the kidney stone is blocking the path of your urine, with that kidney stone traveling through, say, the ureters, scraping the sides of the ureter, scraping away all that mucous membrane, you're going to see blood in your urine. If you have other kidney problems, you might end up seeing blood in your urine. If you have any cuts or sores or bleeding ulcers in your genitalia area, you could see blood and not even know where it came from. And that blood could be in your urine, but not coming from your bladder. Get it? If you eat too much beef, your urine is going to look red. And when your urine looks red, you might get alarmed and say, oh, I think I'm bleeding. When you are actually not bleeding, it's only because you have eaten too many beets. All right, let's continue. The amazing Emma-G. Let me see what, oh, the chat left me here. The chat left me. Let me see what is, I cannot, Sister Winsome, I have no channel, I release. Oh my, oh, I'm there so far back from the chat. Sorry guys. Trev, me lost. Winsome cheese from St. Elizabeth, you know how that's there, you know, the Germans and the Portuguese and lots and lots of Europeans inhabited St. Elizabeth back in the day. Yeah. Okay, Trev, when my auntie sick, she said our urine look like Pepsi. All right, so it depends. It depends on what kind of sickness she have. If she have liver problems, it depends on what kind of medication she's taking, and it also depends on what personally she has going on with her health. Because remember, guys, we talked about everybody's health being different. We talk about not sharing medication. No, take a pill because your friend got the pill. The doctor gave your friend a pill for something, and you think, say, well, yes, I must the same thing me have because me have the same symptoms. So just share the pill in a two, because pill is so expensive at Jamaica. We're going to just share them in a two. You take half and me take half, and the two of us will be half sick, and the two of us will be half dead. Yeah. We're not going to do that. We're not gonna do that. The amazing M&G, how are you doing, my sister? So good to see you as always, my love. Good to see you. Winsome says she don't want no channel. Joe says, I already connect with her, RH. Them planting cup, they look nice. Mr. Joe, yes, me looking at them and me had a device here, so them look really good. They look really nice with the ackee and the salvage. I feel like more I make some tomorrow morning. Cause me have plantain, me have ackee, me have saltfish. The only problem is that like me not have like fresh pepper and tomato and them something there. You know, so me just blend up everything. But we can work it out tomorrow. We can work it out and see how that goes. Yes, Shani Bonnie. When you eat and drink too much of the beet, and the beet will make you bleed too. The beet, too much of the beet will make you bleed. We talked about that last time. It will not only discolor your urine and make it appear that there is blood in your urine, but it will also make you bleed. Females, I'm talking to you all females. Too much of one thing is good for nothing. Do not oversaturate your diet with beets. The nitric acid in beet will make you bleed, make you have extended monthly periods, will make you have period when you think you are in menopause and no longer having periods. It will cause you to bleed. So always take beets in moderation. Okay. Sister Winsome thinks I'm foreigner. Yes! It looks like Sister Winsome thinks that you're foreigner for true. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Oh yes, Sister Winsome channel is at the church. And nothing is wrong with that. That is so true. Kidney problem. She passed now. As she did give me the trip. Yes, Sister Winsome. Yes. When you have kidney problems and your kidneys are not working properly, they're not able to filter your urine properly, yes, your urine will come out looking like Pepsi, and that's an indication of kidney failure. I'm so sorry to hear, Sister Winsome. I'm so sorry. Yes, Winsome, the same beetroot. If you eat too much of it, it will make you bleed. If you are having your period, it will make your period last longer and heavier, and it will make you have period when you don't even expect a period. But that doesn't mean you must eat beets, Sister Winsome. They are healthy for you. You just can't eat too much of them. I took upon myself a few weeks ago and decided that, well, you know, me love beets. So I went online and I bought a whole thing of beet powder. Start drinking beets every morning. My friend said to me, said, Trev, don't drink that beet every day, no, because that beet will make you bleed. I mean, said, no, man. Me not think soft. I'm not drinking a whole lot. Little did I know. Bingo, here it comes. Something I never seen in a hot minute. Here it comes. So I'm just telling y'all to not overdo the beet. Do it in moderation. All right, let us continue. Let's look at another coloration for the urine. There you go. Have y'all ever seen urine that looks bluish, greenish? I know some of you may not have seen it, but those of us in the medical field, we see this not frequently, but you know. we do see it on a rare occasion. Trev, before she passed in England, and give her injection for the kidney in her belly. In our belly, then give her injection for our kidney. Quite possible. Quite possible. I guess they were trying to save her. Does beets make anything else last longer? I don't know what beets gonna make last longer, you know. Those men need a beating. That's what they need. Those men need a beating. That's what will make them last longer. If you notice that your urine is bluish, greenish, it's a result of eating foods containing large amounts of dye or medication. Green urine can also indicate a urinary tract infection. And lots of people end up with urinary tract infection. There's also an uptick in urinary tract infection from not just women. Once upon a time, it used to be that women will say, oh, women get urinary tract infection a lot because, you know, because of the woman's anatomy and the closeness of the woman's orifices down there. It was always said that bacteria could always find its way up the urinary tract and cause a urinary tract infection. So that is what usually is said. But nowadays, there has been an uptick in the number of men who have been getting urinary tract infections. They could get it from their female partner, from their male partner, wherever. The activities in the bedroom are all over the place these days. So more people are ending up with urinary tract infections. Often, back in the day, they used to say, oh, men, you know, they have a longer shaft. The shaft, you know, when they pee, the bacteria doesn't stay in the shaft long enough to go and infect the bladder. When the man pees, they usually flushes it out. So the man is at a lesser risk of getting a urinary tract infection. That's what we were led to believe before. And we still hold that to be true. But there are more men now than before who are getting urinary tract infections. All right, let us continue. Let us continue. So here I'm showing you the blue urine, the green urine that could be caused from foods that you eat with a lot of dye, or some medications, or you have a urinary tract infection. Your urine might show up to be a little green. Hold on there, guys. Let me tend to this call here. Yes, guys, give me 2 seconds and let me look at my pot. Now we'll be back. All right, I'm back, guys. Welcome into the live, everybody. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for coming. I sincerely appreciate you all for coming into the live. Tonight we are talking about you and your urine. And what does your urine say about your health? If you are new here, I want to say a very special welcome to you. Thank you so much for coming in. If you have not yet hit that subscribe button, now is a great time to do so. And to all my returning travelers, I want to say thank you for your continued support. Now let us continue talking about what your urine has to say about you. Here is another urine. Look at that urine, my friends. That urine is cloudy. That urine is cloudy. That's an indication of a urinary tract infection. Cloudy urine. Sometimes the urine looks not just cloudy, it looks kind of muddy. Yeah, it looks like it's got sediments and like when you ever like mix oatmeal? Like you put oatmeal to soak? I don't know why I use oatmeal, because I love oatmeal, but you know, like you put some oatmeal to soak and then there's the water at the top and then the oatmeal at the bottom. Looks a little murky. Yeah. Depending on the extent of the infection, it will show in the amount of turbidity, we call it. Looks muddy. Looks cloudy. There's just look murky. Right. So depending on the extent of the infection, it will show in your urine. I've seen patients with raging infection, raging urinary tract infection. And when they pee, it looks almost like spoiled milk. The urine looks like spoiled milk. And that's right there, even before the results come back, that that's a UTI. That person has a urinary tract infection. Let us continue. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to eat. Let me see what you are saying in the chat before we move on. Hold on then. Why is it not showing me? I don't know why it's not showing me the chat. Okay, here we go. All right, let us continue. Michelle is in the house. Michelle, what's up? How are you doing? Beats make your next door neighbor last longer. No, they're not gonna last longer if you beat them up. Michelle, how you doing? So good to see you as always. So good to see you. I hope everything is good with you. Well, I know everything good with it because we miss you up on WhatsApp. No, man, I'm not gonna win some. Only charging some ass price for this lesson. when somebody pay full price. Jonathan, that's too much color for people. I tell you, that's too much color. The green, I think you were talking about the green and blue. Yeah, that's really too much color. But you know that some people who take a lot of pills, you know, some people take 30 pills, 30 pills every morning, 30 pills at midday, 30 pills at night. Some people take a whole lot of medications. And these pills, dyes that they use in these pills, and the interactions between the pills and the interaction with between the pills and your body will cause your urine to be discolored. Yes, with some to pay it for you. Yes, you need to test your own urine. What are you gonna do to test your own urine? Hold on. Hold on there. Dress up yourself. Make sure to dress up yourself. Hold on there. The amazing M&G is you're just coming from, you say it's coming from your aunt and her son funeral. Is that Miss Elaine? Is Miss Elaine your aunt? Talk to me. Because I tell you, I'm telling you that, y'all, that everything in this world is absolutely connected. We are all connected. Talk to me, amazing M&G. Talk to me in the chat. I hope you are still here. You see, this will come from your aunt and her son funeral. And I know that some people that I know, the mother and the son were buried today. Is Miss Elaine your aunt? Amazing M&G? Is that who we're talking about? The same person, Miss Elaine and Wesley? Bonnie said, what if it has smell to it? Oh, the smell of your urine got a lot to say about what's going on as well. The smell of your urine has a lot to do. It tells a lot. Your urine, I don't know how to describe like the smell of your urine, but your urine shouldn't smell pungent. Your urine shouldn't have a foul smell. Your urine, I'm not sure. How do I describe how your urine is supposed to smell? But you just know when your urine smell is off. And a urinary tract infection will make your urine smell off. Whatever you eat, you know, some people, like my daughter loves asparagus, and she'll be like, oh, you know, whenever I eat asparagus, I can smell it in my urine. And that happens too with different kinds of foods. High smelling foods, you can sometimes smell them in your urine. But your urine not supposed to smell stink. Let me just say it the way it is. Your urine not supposed to smell stink. It's not supposed to smell foul. That's an indication of a urinary tract infection or something else going on inside of you. If you experience any of these symptoms, find your doctor and find him quick. Because if you have a urinary tract infection and it is not treated, it could get worse. The bacteria could travel all the way up into your kidneys, infect your kidneys, and that's going to be a bigger problem than you had with just a urinary tract infection for which you can get antibiotics. Let us continue. Michelle says, sometimes I'm watching you when I am not busy, but I don't forget you. I know, sis. And you are one of them always back there in the bushes. Not saying a word. Not saying a word, but just back there in the bushes. M&G says, yes, please. What does the yes, please mean? It means I'm still your auntie. And Wesley, your cousin, is that what it mean? That mean? Or it means something else? Talk to me. If you don't want to tell me in the chat, text me. So you want to tell me that taking 30 pills twice or 3 times a day does not have its own complications? Of course! Of course! It has a lot of complications. Remember, you know, there's something that they call polypharmacy. There's some people who take all these medications. They're taking medications for their heart, for their liver, for their kidneys, for their eye, for their ears, for their nose, for their throat, for their stomach, for their pee-pee, for their brain. They're taking all these medications. And these medications are interacting with each other. And these medications are interacting with their system. So they are taking one medication to treat one thing and taking another medication to prevent the complications that occur because of the medication that they're taking to feed one thing. And then those medications are causing another complication for which they're taking another medication. Let me tell you something, guys. It is easier to stay healthy than it is to return to good health after you are sick. An ounce of prevention is always better than a pound of cure. Don't wait until you are sick to start thinking about your health. Pay attention to your health before you get sick. Because I know a lot of people that, I'm not sick. I'm not do me. Be alright. And so they eat what they want, they eat all they want, they drink what they want, they drink all they want until boom, it catches up with them. And now they are sick. And now they're trying to reverse the effects of what has made them ill, but it's too late. It's like people used to drinking alcohol. You see these people drinking alcohol and you say to them, you know, alcohol is not good for you. And they drink it day in, they drink it day out. And you say the alcohol is not good for you. It's going to mess your liver up. And I say, Lord, me just 25 years old. Me a young green boy. Me a young green boy. Me live a good man. Me live a good. After me no jaundice. Me no yellow. That means I'm a live a good man. But with every drink, you are messing up that one liver. With every single drink, you are messing up your liver. And one day, your liver is going to just give up. And say, you know what? I can't do this anymore. Winsome says, some people don't drink a lot of water. Some people don't drink plain water at all. I know some people who do not drink plain water. Everything they are drinking must be a soda, a juice, or something like that. They refuse to drink water not the taste. They can't drink it. Like drinking water is supposed to be a curse. Them claim that water not have no taste. Water is not supposed to have taste. It's supposed to rehydrate you. It's supposed to quench your thirst. That's what it is supposed to be doing. It is not food. It's not supposed to have taste. But there are lots of people out there who do not drink water. They don't drink plain water. It gotta be some sugary juice. And when they drink that sugary juice, It harms them more than it helps them. Have you ever tried drinking juice when you are thirsty? Does it quench your thirst? Because I know it don't quench mine. Because that sweetness make you feel like you want to drink something else. It's not until I drink plain water that my thirst is quenched. I have to drink pure water for my thirst to be quenched. Otherwise, I'm just going to be drinking juice, and still remaining thirsty. And even getting thirstier because I'm drinking sugary juice. That is not healthy for you, my friend. Trev, okay. I watch my body with my urine and my number 2. I am not taking any medication. I drink water, but not a lot. But I check with my doctor, check with everything. But I check myself. Exactly, Mish. Exactly, Michelle. We have to check ourselves. Because when we go to the doctor, we don't want to go to the doctor like blank. You must have an indication of what is going on with you before you go to the doctor. I said to the doctor, doctor, this is what I have noticed with my urine. I drink a lot of water, but I do not pee a lot. And I have noticed that my waist is getting a little bigger. My clothes don't fit around my waist too well. That's valuable information for your doctor. Because if you are drinking water and you're not peeing a lot and your clothes is not fitting around your waist, that means you're retaining water. That's valuable information for you to provide for your doctor. So you must pay attention to what is going on with you. Document it if you must. Get you a little piece of paper and you write down, on this day, you drank this much water, but you only peed this much. On this day, I drank like 6 of the bottles of water. I think they're like 16 ounces. And I only went to the bathroom twice. Where is the rest of that water? I know they say our body's like 70% water, but if I'm drinking all this water and I'm supposed to be healthy, and my kidneys are functioning properly, where is all this water? Why isn't my body filtering it out? So you must pay attention to your body. Speak to your body and answer when your body speaks to you. Look at the color of your urine. Don't just sit, pee, wipe, drop, flush, and then get up and you don't see what just came out of you. Don't do that. Be sure to look at your urine so you can have a working knowledge of what is going on with you. So you will have information to give to your doctor when next you visit. Bring some to them a camel. Yes, bring some them a camel. Yes, cut them a camel. Just work until then just drop down on their knee and dead. Instead of being like a horse that works and stop, work and stop, work and stop, work and stop. Trev, me go me work doctor. I don't pay. Only if I go to other doctor, I pay. But I'm a sick person. I drink a lot of water. You're sick or you're not sick? You're a sick person or you're not a sick person? Going to the bathroom too often is a problem too. Of course, yes. If you have to be running to the bathroom too frequently, that is a problem. You may be suffering from some kind of bladder problem. Maybe your bladder is starting to get weak. Those sphincters that opens up from your bladder into your urethra to let out the urine are getting weak, and so you are getting this urge to pee a lot. If you have a urinary tract infection, that too can give you the urge to pee a lot. So not going to the bathroom is a problem, and going to the bathroom too frequently can also be a problem. But the best person to talk to about your urinary health is your doctor. And about I go to the doctor and go hide things from the doctor and not tell the doctor exactly what's going on. You must tell your doctor exactly what's going on with you. Keep notes of what has changed about you. When your urinary health has changed, keep track and let your doctor know so he can come up with a plan for you that is specific to you and your current condition. When you are thirsty for water, no matter what you drink, you will not stop until exactly, Joe. No matter what you drink, the only thing that will quench your thirst and quench your thirst properly is water. You've got to drink water. And that is how it is with me. I have to drink water. And that is why I practice myself to drink just water. Or I make my tea. Like I put some water in the thermos, put some cinnamon in it, some ginger, a little bit of lime juice, and I drink that. Because then not only am I just hydrating myself, but I'm also taking in something healthy. Because the cinnamon and the ginger will burn fat, and it will also hydrate me. So that's what I do. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. I don't drink or smoke. I try to eat healthy. When I eat papaya and ginger blend juice, urinating frequency, I look at everything. Oh yes, papaya. When I eat papaya, guys, I eat one whole papaya one time. I'm not greedy, but I don't like to cut papaya and put it down. That is just me. I do not like to cut papaya and put it down. So the other day when I went to Miami, I brought one papaya. I picked a papaya off the tree and I brought it up. I ate it all at once. When I go to Walmart and I buy a papaya, I don't buy half a papaya that they cut in the store. I buy a whole papaya. And in about 4 hours, depending on the size, 4 or 5 hours, I eat it all. But it does make you pee. And also watermelon, and all other vegetables and fruits in that family will make you pee because they have high water content. And so when you eat them, you are not only eating the fruit, but you are taking in a lot of water. Watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, cucumbers. Yes, from that family, they make you, and chochos too. If you eat a lot of chocho, you will pee a lot. Michelle says she not drink or smoke. We know the effects of drinking alcohol and smoking. And we want to discourage anybody here today who is an avid drinker or smoker. You need to go to your doctor and try to work out a cessation plan for your smoking and your drinking, because neither of those is healthy. And I'd rather have you all here with me next year and we are just sitting and talking and you're not hitting the like button, rather than not having you all here because you all are 6'6" because of drinking and smoking. We don't want that. Let's continue. Winsome say, oh, not a sick, thank God. Okay, so that's what Sister Winsome was saying, that she's not a sick person. Yes, Sister Trev. Aunt, I can say my grandmother's husband, daughter. My mother was the eldest one. Okay. All right, Sister M&G. So you see, we are not strangers after all. We are not strangers after all, my love. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. That made me feel like I should have come down. I should have come. I should have come. I should have come to the funeral. Well, it is what it is. It's a sad occasion, my love. It is a sad occasion. And if I knew you were gonna be here, because my family members are there. My family members were there at the funeral today. They came down for the funeral. But oh boy, that's another thing. Card says endometriosis can cause urinary frequency too. Yes, endometriosis can cause urinary frequency because of its proximity to the bladder, and it could be pressing on the bladder. Yes, and cause you to urinate a lot if you are pregnant. When you are pregnant, if you have any type of mass growing in your abdominal region, in your uterus, in your abdominal cavity, anywhere, and it is pressing on your bladder, that could cause you to urinate frequently as well. You drink a lot of water. If you are exercising, that could cause you to urinate a lot as well. Card says, Winsome said, Joe, you can put lemon in your water. Yes, put lemon in your water. That is very good. Put lemon or a piece of ginger in your water. Card says, I'm not a fan of people cutting my fruits. I like to buy whole fruits. That is me too. So you see me go to a Walmart, me buy one whole watermelon. Me no buy a piece of watermelon. Me no buy a piece of cantaloupe. It gotta be whole for me. I don't know what it is. But I can't. If I'm like in a hurry and I really want a pineapple like right now, I will buy the pineapple that's cut up in the thing. But that's on a very rare occasion. Me buying the whole pineapple. Me buying the whole watermelon, the whole cantaloupe, the whole honeydew. Yes, that's me. I am that shopper. I am that person. Let's see. Try papaya seed good for worm. You ever hear it? Yes, with some. I have heard that papaya seeds are good for worm. I have heard about it. But growing up, my mom never usually give us papaya seed, you know. She usually give us this thing called epil. I don't know if you all know epil, but the leaves of the epil plant, it looks like tamarind leaf. The leaf them fine and it look like tamarind leaf. Look like tamarind tree, but the tree not grow as big as tamarind tree. And the pods on it, them look long. Just like oh the pods on the moringa tree long. That's how the pods look long. But they stay flat. But when you open them, they're like some little beans in them. Little tiny flat beans that look immature. When you open the green ones, they look like them little flat green beans. And that's what we used to use for our medicine. You take out the seeds and you pound the seeds. You pound the seeds and you roll them into a ball. We used to roll them into a ball because them not taste too nice. So my mom used to pound them and roll them into a ball and you just take them like one pill. And that would be good for worms. And we usually get to take that like after the summer holidays. Because you know during the summer holidays you run up and down at the bush, you eat only for mango, guinea, star apple, pear, all kinds of fruits that coming over the summer you eating. And so when we're going back to school in September, my mom used to give us a good wash out. But I've heard of the papaya seed. I've taken it in my adult years, but it wasn't something that we were used to getting as a child. There is some I used to eat and I stopped eating it for over 3 months. And I take off 10 pounds. So she asked me what I did to take off so much. But I didn't tell. Maybe she would laugh. Where you say you take? Where you take to lose the pounds, Sister Michelle? You? Where you say you used to eat, Sister Michelle? Tell me. They pound the cod say oh you use the papa seed, then pound it up cod. Beat it, beat it, beat it. Like pound up in the mortar, pound it up, and then them steep it like one spoonful and steep it and drink the tea. Yeah, me hear them say some people just chew it up, but I want to taste there. I don't like nothing ready done. I like to do it myself. Right there, so Joe. Yes, Joe. That's why I know say me and your mesh, Joe. That's why I know me and your mesh. Yeah. Me don't like nothing ready done either. Me like to do it myself. That's why I don't like fast food. I will stay home and cook my food myself. Watch out, Winsome. So she'll go to church tomorrow. Alright, Sister Winsome. Pray for me while I pray for you. In Jesus' name, amen. Right, Sister Winsome? Tell me where you take Michelle, what make you take off 10 pounds? Alright, you know me about 20 pounds no want to take off. But the 20 pounds coming like it's chronic, like it now move. Me just don't like it for my waist. If it could have go in my bam bam, that would be nice, but it now go around the salt. They just stay right in my belly. And that's not right. Alright, Sister Winsome. You have yourself a good night, my love. I thank you so much for coming. I sincerely appreciate you. If you didn't hit the like button coming in, please hit the like button going out. Alright. Make we see one other urine now. Alright, so another urine there. Yuck. That urine is white. That urine is milky. Yes, that urine is white and milky. And that urine, an indication of a condition called chaluria. That urine is not a good looking urine, if you ask me. Because who wants the urine to be white, to be milky? No, no, no. And sometimes that happens if the patient has maybe some kind of cancer. If they have some kind of cancer, you might see that. I don't see that. I don't remember ever seeing that in my line of practice, but it is possible. That's a rare condition in which lymphatic fluids leak into the kidneys and make the urine look milky. Yeah, so if for any reason you see your urine looking white or milky, know that it is a disorder of your lymphatic system. You need to see your doctor right away. Don't delay. Don't put it off. You need to see your doctor. All right. We are coming up to the end of the live, so let us continue. I'm gonna stay on the live all day. All right. Oh yeah, we did that one already. The blue or green, we did that one. So let's move right along. Orange, we say dehydrated. It could be dehydration, but if combined with light colored stool, it could mean issues with your bile duct. Okay. Okay. Your urine is orange. It could be from dehydration. And see why I tell you must look at not only your urine, but you must look at your stool as well. Because if your stool, if you have light colored stool, what that's looking almost gray, like your stool has no color to it, then that means you have bile duct problem. Your bile cannot come down into your intestines to emulsify the fat in the foods that you eat. So to cause your urine to have your stool to have that color. So if that is the case, your stool is going to look a little like chalky. Yeah. And that, my friends, is no good. That is unhealthy. Also, your urine will look orange if you are suffering from, say, liver disease. If you have an alcoholic liver, you are suffering from cirrhosis of the liver. You are jaundice, meaning that you are starting to turn yellow. Your bilirubin levels is high. Your urine will also take on this orange hue, orange to dark brown hue. And that is indicative of your liver problems. Okay? Okay, that's okay. And here I am, guys. We have talked about the different colors of your urine and what they indicate. We have talked about your urine changing color because you are not drinking enough water, your urine changing color because you have drunk too much water. We have talked about your urine having a different color because of some medications you are taking. It might turn your urine reddish, orangish, darker yellow, darker brown. Might also show your urine to be green or blue. It all depends on your diet. Whatever it is you are ingesting, be it food or medication, accompanied by the functions of your systems, they will indicate the color of your urine. Do not just sit and urinate and get up, flush before you get up and then walk away. Always turn around to look at the color of your urine, because your urine tells a lot about what's going on, not just with your kidneys, but also with the rest of your body. That is going to be the end of the live for tonight, my friends. I want to say thanks to everybody who came into the live. Joe and Cad, Winsome and Michelle, Marge and Arelise and the amazing M&G and Shawnee Bonnie and Cad and Joe and everybody else who came into the live. I want to say thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Join us again week after next Saturday night when we will come back with another healthy life where we will talk about something having to do with your health. If you came into the live and you did not hit the like button, guys, do not forget to hit it on your way out. Once again, I want to say thanks to each and every one of you for coming in and staying in the live. I sincerely appreciate you all. That's going to be it from me for tonight, my friends. Until next time, this is Trev from Trevessence, where your journey matters. Have yourselves a great night, everybody.